Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Getting ready for another Blitz game on chess.com. This time it's the conclusion of my mini match with my over-the-board chess friend Anthony. You can see here that from our other match, if you watch the other video, we split the first two games, scores even. I thought I got a decent position out of the opening in the first game, but I ended up getting myself into some trouble and was soundly beaten. In the second game, he actually should have gotten a draw, but I think he pressed too hard and I was able to win. Okay, so let's go for the conclusion here. So the score in the match is 1-1. Let's see what he does here. E4 or D4? No, he used to play E4. Switching to D4. Oh, knight F3. Interesting. Should I go with... Let's go with this. Let's play C5. Let's see if he goes for Sicilian. Okay, he goes for this. How should I play this? Let's play knight F6. Let's play kind of flexible, kind of loose right now in the opening. Okay. I'm going to play an Old Benoni style game here. It's actually not that great with knight F3 and knight F6. Not that good for me, that is. But it's an interesting line here. Should be interesting. Right, so he clamps down on the counterplay here. What I'm going to do, my plan, first, trade off my dark squared bishop. Well, I might insert A6 just to control the b5 square and to X this bishop what it's doing over here. But I'm going to play knight h7, knight g5, and then play for bishop g5. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, I want the e5 square. Will you give me the e5 square? No, you won't. You won't. Okay, do I have b5 square? No, I don't. That's a problem. The d6 point is a problem. Not an easy way to deal with it, actually. No real easy way to deal with it. He has no light squared bishop. Could play b5, he takes. I can't take. Not yet. Might be time to do something a little drastic here. I still have control of d6, but it really hampers my plan of playing bishop g5. Actually, if I had played knight e8, or if I played knight f6 to e8 or knight b6, challenge that guy, that would solve the problem. So let's try that. Or do I just take this first? Maybe I just take here first. It's slow, but what is he really going to do to me? Knight e4? Doesn't do anything. I play knight f8. Okay, so my position looks like garbage, but I think it actually holds together. Meanwhile, what is happening on d5? That's a question that he needs to answer. Okay. Now I think I can play here, b5. If he plays knight b6, I take twice, right? And that's fine for me. My rook looks kind of strange on this square, but it's defended. Pretty much everything's defended. There's nothing bad's going to happen to it. So, yeah. Again, I have a lot of holes in my position. his structure is much more solid. The question will be, can he capitalize on my weaknesses, right? A weakness is not really a weakness until it can be attacked, until it can be exploited. Now, just because he can't access any of those sensitive squares in my position yet doesn't mean that they won't be a problem at some future date. But for now, I think it's okay. Okay, so once again, stopping my ideas with bishop g5, which again is sort of a long-term goal that I have in this position. But not doing much more than that. Now, if I play bishop b7, he plays c4. What play do I have against that square? None. If I play c4, he plays bishop e3, and things get really messy. If I play c4 and he plays something else like queen e2, how do I defend that square? Short answer is I don't. So it feels like the move I need to play is c4, but it doesn't work. That's not a good feeling. The move you need to play doesn't work. What about queen b4? I'm hitting this, Xing it where it's going to go. I can prepare c4. He can't play c4 himself. Yeah, let's see what happens when I put the queen on a more active square. Again, right now I think everything's defended. Oh, here's a neat idea for him. c3, I take on e4, then he plays rook a4. That almost works. I have c4 in that case, and I think I'm okay. Am I really? I don't know. Okay. I'd love to be able to play bishop b5 here in one go, but I can't. I think I need to play c4 here. I don't see any other way to generate counterplay or to provide space for my pieces here. I really don't want to allow him to play c4 and lock me out. Don't lock me out! Alright. Queen d1. Anything else? Okay, let's say queen g3. Just saying. Or that. Really, that? You can do that? If I take, he's clearly going to take back with the knight. Do I have anywhere else I could go? If I play queen b5, plays rook a5, and I'm embarrassed. I play anything else, he just takes on c4. I have to allow this. At least I get to develop, and at least I get pressure here. And it should allow me enough time to play bishop g5. Okay. Let's defend this first. Again, this is protected. Well, that's an interesting choice. Don't see any problem with this move. Once again, do you want to move your knight? Oh, okay, so that is a little bit of a problem. Is it really a big problem? Let's ask him if he wants to trade. I think I'm going to end up in a position where I have absolutely no counterplay, which is a problem with an opening like this. You could very easily end up in a situation like that. Okay. I don't understand what kind of discoveries he has here that's so useful. Something like that, I guess. Okay, so you're hitting here, I have to go back. This is covered, that's weak now. Maybe that's the idea. If he plays rook a1, I have bishop d2. The knight is pinned, I'm going to take the knight, and then I'm going to take on d5. I think that saves me. He takes on a6, I take on d5. Let's see. Do I have anything better? Do I have bishop e1? That would be kind of cool. And rook f8. I think it's too slow. I think I have to try for this. I take on d5, he takes on d6. I play bishop here. It's a bishop of opposite color ending, so that helps. Isn't enough. His back rank is weak. Yeah. Do I have a... He doesn't... How does he defend this? Rook d2? Then I play rook a8. Yeah, this looks good for me. Rook a8. This is a weak back rank issue. That was a clever way of defending it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can slide over to a6. Still cause some problems. Right. I'll drop here. Goes after that one. I'll go after your bishop. Come back here. I'll defend this. Running low on time. We're both very low on time, actually. Ooh, this is a problem, huh? This is... Oh, that's a big problem. Ouch. Super ouch. Super ouch. This is checkmate, isn't it? Wow. Very well played by my opponent. I had bishop takes h6. LOL. Oh, wow. Wow. That was terrible. This should have been held by me. Oh, no, because he has g4 here. So I lose anyway. Wow. That hurt. I probably had a better way of doing this. I wish I did. Yeah, definitely this was an interesting position. Opposite colored bishop, 2 rooks. He's an extra pawn. Alright, let's play one more match. Let's see if we can even it up. Right now the score is 2-1 in his favor, even though it doesn't show it here. Let's try... Let's see what he does against an English opening. Let's play this wacky line. It's sort of a mirror image to what I just played, but let's see how this goes. Don't want to necessarily play all of my standard openings in Blitz games. Sort of show what all my prep is. Okay. Got to sort of develop here somehow. Let's try and do this a little quickly. Was he going for f5? h4. Wow, going for the jugular. Wow. He's going for it. You know what? I'm going to let you have it. You want to push h3? You really want to do that? Okay, here's the plan. This is the reason why I'm allowing him all this activity on the king side. I'm going to switch gears and actually try and castle queen side in this position. Opening up with d4. Try and develop the bishop and the queen as fast as I can. And castle queen side. Now, castling queen side, it looks strange when you've already moved your c-pawn. But if you think you castle king side, you move the f-pawn, right? So you castle queen side, and if you move the king over one square, it's the same sort of position. Okay, so now let's develop the queen. Interesting here would be bishop g4. That could be painful. What a wacky position. Yeah, okay. I'll take here. I'll trade on h1. This is strange. Now we can play f3, right? Is he going to catch wind that I'm castling king side, queen side? Let's see if he gets it now. Play here, he plays g5. Play here, I always have bishop f2 if I need it. Yeah, I can castle now quicker than he can. I can still castle quicker than he can. And I'm going to kick your knights around. Oh, well, no, because then you get this square, so I can't kick you around that easy. Oh, you know, instead of castling, I should have just played queen h2. I have the h-file. I mean, he still can't organize his development that quickly. But, alright, I go here, he takes on c4, check, bishop f8, take here, yeah. Okay, so now this actually helps. Now, you don't have any pressure against c4. So now I can play this without even having to lose a pawn. In fact, now you're risking losing, well, nothing really, but still, it's not pleasant. I have a nice bishop. You're hitting this guy, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but play b3, he plays b5. I don't know if I want any part of that. Yeah, this piece isn't doing really that much. Check. King d7. I could take g7. Then he takes c4. Then I could play knight d5. This is getting insanely tactical. Way too much tactics. b3. Oh, he doesn't have b5. So let's just safeguard this first. See, this would be good. Well, he's going to play bishop f8. Okay. Alright, fair enough. This is interesting. So no more attack over here. Let's try. Of course, I'm always looking at a7, so not easy for him to castle queenside anyway. Say if I come back this way. Let's try this. Castles queenside, I take on a7. Bishop e7, knight d5, knight takes d5 doesn't work. Okay, this I don't believe. I think I get enough pressure on the long diagonal. Thank you very much. Okay, first of all, I can play e5. And that's a problem for you. Then I play f4. That's also a problem for you. I could just play f4 straight away, I guess. No, I have to play e5 first to deny him the f3 square. And I play here. Or do I play here? Do I threaten mate instead? This threatens mate. Doesn't hurt to threaten mate. Well, it does if it ruins your position, if it's not a good move, right? If f4 was the move to play. But actually, in this case, I think that this was better. The only other idea would be f4, bishop a8, and then queen h1, then to b7, which is really ridiculous. In fact, that might have been the way to go. But here, he has to play either c6 or d5. No, he could play queen e7. Queen e7 kind of works. Kind of works. But then I'll just play f4 and ask him what he's doing. Alright, nice. I think that I'm going to be able to level this match. Although, come on, how sweet would it have been f4 and then bishop a8. Okay, here. I think, do I just take this? He takes, I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, so I win that exchange. That battle, rather. So, do I take with the knight? Do I take with the pawn? Take with the pawn. Goes bishop f5. Take with the knight. He does that anyway. Let's take here, this one. Because then I have the c4 square for my queen. And then that looks at a7. Sorry, a6. Actually, ahead on the clock in this one. Again, this is threatening mate. He has to play... I think he's... Well, no. Okay, he could still play queen e7. Oh, he could play this. Oh, right. Well, now I have knight b5. Don't I? Alright, this is getting really complicated. Let's see. I have d6. If he takes, I play f4. That's got to be good for me. Let's try this one first. I don't see anything wrong with putting the knight there. The other idea would have been d6 followed by f4. Still have both those moves in reserve, but I'm afraid of allowing him to take on e7. Might as well keep him boxed in as much as possible. This way f4 and d6 comes with really deadly effect. I mean, I'll play f4 and then the threat of d6 is just so overwhelming. What does he do against that, really? Okay, interesting. Trying to go check e3. I don't think it's that helpful. You can't take there. It's barely a spot you can put your king where that actually helps you. You can check me on e3, but I get to go to b2, a little bit of a safer square anyway. Can't check me on a3. Get to play queen. I get to play queen a4, which could be nice. Yeah, actually, my threat is queen a4. And, okay, so maybe that changes now that he plays this. Maybe I could still play queen a4. Really dicey. Really, really dicey. If I play b4, queen a4, still not going to win this. And then he tries to drop back. Bummer. Can't figure out what to do here. Alright, I'm going to have to bite the bullet on this one. Just simply running out of time. Too complicated. And I almost thought I had him too. Trying to get too creative. I still have nice pressure on his position. I mean, I think I had some sort of compensation, but could be wrong. Oh, that was actually not a good move on my part. Running out of time here. Really, it's just a time scramble at this point. Let's try this. Alright. I'll take the draw. I think at this time he probably had me. Alright. Wow, what a match. Let's take a quick look at this one. Okay, back here, sort of reach critical mass. Right. At this point, material is... well, I have 2 pawns. And here, 3 pawns for the piece. So, I should still be okay. This is tricky. It's probably not that great. Do I just slide back and forth here? Yeah. Very interesting position. Alright, well, yeah, I think this could have been a draw here. Just repeating these moves. I mean, what else does he have? He has check here and up, and I don't know. This looks tough for him. Now here. And don't I get to play this? Actually, maybe I got to play that right away. Check. Where does he go? He'd have to sack the rook here. And then he can go for something like this. So I probably should have had the win there. Alright, well, thanks for watching.